This is Julius. You've got the Rolling Green podcast. And this is the news for the week ending June 7, 2025. In this week's news, bye-bye tax credit, hello reg tax, block on rocks, Nissan's new Leaf, spring falls for Volvo, and 5 + 1 = 10. Let's get into the stories. New federal EV rules and House bill. Forbes provided a greatest hits from the One Big Beautiful Bill Act of what will affect EV buyers the most. Starting with auto finance interest will be deductible. New auto buyers will be able to claim up to $10,000 in interest paid on a new car loan. This applies only to cars assembled in the U.S. Interest on leases and commercial vehicle purchases are not deductible. EV tax credit is abolished. The sun will set on the $7,500 EV tax credit for new and $4,000 credit for used vehicles on December 31, 2025 for automakers who have sold more than 200,000 qualifying electric vehicles. Buyers purchasing vehicles from automakers who have sold fewer than 200,000 qualifying products will be eligible through December 31, 2026. And finally, an EV registration tax. A new federal registration fee of $250 for EVs and $100 for hybrids will go into effect. The fee is intended to make up for the loss of revenue during the Biden administration for not implementing a fee in order to incentivize the purchase of electric vehicles. Automakers hit by block of rocks. Rare earth minerals are a key ingredient to the automotive industry. Rare earths are needed for magnets, and magnets can be found in a multitude of products from your visor's mirror to the magnet in the stator of your electric car's motor. General Motors, BMW, to Bosch, and ZF are affected by curbs in place by China on the export of rare earth minerals it produces. China processes roughly 90% of the world's rare earths. While some of it may be mined in other countries, only China has the factories to extract the rare earth minerals needed by the auto industry. China is using export controls and added administrative layers on rare earths as a cudgel against the tariffs imposed by the Trump administration. CLEPA, the European Association of Automotive Suppliers, said several production lines have shut down after running out of supplies. Mercedes-Benz production chief Jörg Bernzer said he was talking to suppliers to build up stockpiles to protect against threats to supplies. Some in the industry foresee the potential for parts shortages similar to those experienced during the COVID pandemic. The problem is forcing the EU and other countries to seek ways to reduce the dependency on China for processing these minerals. Both the U.S. and Chinese presidents are expected to hold talks this week in an effort to work out their differences with the curbs on rare earths to be near the top of the list of issues to address. A new Leaf turns at Nissan. Since 2010, the Nissan Leaf has been a stalwart in the march to electrification. With close to 700,000 Leafs sold globally, Nissan estimates this works out to approximately 28 billion kilometers traveled on 100% electric energy. So it's a big thing when Nissan announces plans a new Leaf is stepping in the shoes of its predecessor. The new Leaf will sit on the same platform as the Aria and include a glass panoramic sunroof, which aids in aero efficiency. Vice President, Global Product Strategy, Richard Candler, states 3 clear pillars they've tried to reach. 1, being a credible alternative to a combustion car. 2, owners should be able to take a holiday journey of 300 to 500 kilometers before stops. This works out to 186 to 310 miles. And 3, easy and seamless charging, anticipating 200 miles of charge in 14 minutes. On that last pillar, specs indicate the new Leaf will arrive with a NACS connector. Nissan's announcement notes US and Canada to be the first countries to see the new Leaf on dealer lots before the end of the year. The announcement also states a new adventure-focused SUV to be built at Nissan's Canton, Mississippi plant, which will include US-built batteries. The yet-to-be-named SUV will arrive in 2027. Volvo sales see spring-fall. Reuters reports Volvo cars sold 59,822 vehicles in May, a 12% drop from a year earlier. This coincides with news from other EV makers reporting lower sales on account of tariffs and uncertainty brought on by the current administration's trade policies. While EV sales have slowed, they continue to increase year over year. Walmart 5 plus 1 Sam's equals 10. Walmart has recently announced the construction of 5 new Walmart and 1 new Sam's Club locations by the end of September. A Walmart spokesperson told USA Today the company will open 10 locations by the end of the year. Why is this EV news? Because Walmart's earlier announcement that all Walmart and Sam's Club stores will be outfitted with Walmart Energy branded DC fast chargers. Look for 5 new Walmart locations in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Mountain View, California, Eagle Mountain, Utah, Milton, Florida, and Pace, Florida. The Sam's Club will be located in Tempe, Arizona. That's the news for this week. Green Car Geek News is published weekly on the Rolling Green Podcast. You can subscribe to the Rolling Green Podcast. Just look for it on Substack at the Green Car Geek, Apple Music, and Spotify.